Hey everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, back for my post-market wrap-up for this lovely day, Thursday, January 4th, 2018. I have a bunch of things I want to cover with you today. Let's start off with this. New records across the board. It's just getting ridiculous for this stock market. And again, it's not going to stop. So I hope you are taking advantage of this action. It is a freaking gift. The bond market today was like a roller coaster ride into the pit of hell. Honestly, go have a look at what the bond market did. It's right on my website, traderschoice.net, right side of the page under the chat room. I mean, it's all over the place. And this was driving the markets as well. You can see how the market was reacting. So we'll have to watch this moving into tomorrow. But barring some other crazy event, stocks are going to continue higher. We're probably going to hit another record tomorrow. I don't know. But I would not be surprised here. There's a melt-up that is going on. And a lot of it, people understand, and I know you get it, has to do with what's happening here in the bond market. It is being propped up. It's an incredible thing to actually see, to me at least. Now, I want to talk about something really important that happened yesterday late in the day with regard to gold and silver, or the derivatives of GLD, SLV. There was a moment yesterday where there was a hard sell-off simultaneously at exactly the same time regarding the derivatives of gold and silver. I have a nice snapshot of it. As a matter of fact, you can still see it right on my website. But in the description of this video, I am going to place a link to a very short article. Forget the article, you can read it if you want, but just have a look at that chart on the article where you can see what they did. Some entity out here, some bank or who knows who, maybe even the Federal Reserve themselves, dumped, again, at the exact same time, large orders of paper gold and silver right onto the market, and I got a nice snapshot of it. What's nice to see here is right after that happened, gold and silver, or the derivatives of, recovered almost immediately. So that individual or bank, they failed, number one, at trying to force the price down, because they do this all the time. You know this. How many times have you seen this happen? You get huge orders, paper orders, dumped onto the market, and the market reacts negatively. Not this time. So whoever did this, please go have a look at the chart. Not only did they lose money in doing this, but they also failed in their quest to rig the market. That says something to me. So again, the link to that article where that chart is in the description of this video. Please look at it if you do nothing else. Especially if you're a stacker here. You're going to laugh your freaking blank off. It's an incredible thing, honestly. The dollar got slammed again, people. They're buying up junk bonds. You know what that means. Market, again, trajectory, up, 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 higher, as long as they can keep that bond market stable, which they seem to be doing a relatively good job despite today's action. I mean, all over the place the bond market was. Bizarre. It actually made me dizzy just watching this all day long, going, look at this, look what they're doing now, look what's going on. It's unbelievable. Go have a look at that too, right on my website, traderschoice.net. One more thing, and I really want you to consider what I'm about to say. If you know my work at all, I have explained to you how I believe in the Steam It platform. Now, I know some of you are going to have horror stories here. There always is horror stories. I don't care if someone gave you $1 billion. There's going to be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 people that are going to have a horror story regarding that. But this platform is taking off, and it's linked to the cryptocurrency Steam. I have been advocating for Steam It and Steam now since I signed up 8 months ago. 8 months ago, I started with a 0. Today, right now, you can go check my wallet on my site, so you know I'm not lying here. I have over $138,000 in there. A gain in the past 2 days of over $47,000. Okay? Now, I understand that I have a big following and I put out a lot of work, but you gotta start somewhere. Why would you post? Really, answer here. If you're watching this anywhere else, like on Facebook or wherever, why would you post there? Unless there's something wrong with you and you really like Mark Zuckerberg that much that you want to make him richer than he already is. Post on Steemit. Sign up for Steemit. It's so simple. You gotta wait, I had to wait 10 days for my account to be approved. You get a very unique password. Don't lose that password. That's a problem if you do. But once you sign up for this thing and you post anything, start out, I'm going to give you a little advice here, with an introduce yourself post. Take a lovely picture of yourself and put the date on like a piece of paper, hold it underneath there, and say, this is me. This will be your first post. If I happen to see your first post, I will give you an upvote. You'll get a few dollars from that. And upvote everybody else that you like. It's so simple. It's the future of social networks. Think about it. Here we have a social network that has got nowhere to go than getting larger. Okay, being backed by a cryptocurrency that has been taking off. You don't want to be a part of that? Good. I'll take advantage of it, and I am more than certain a lot of other people are going to do that. But if you're smart enough to do it, seriously, if you post anywhere else other than there, and you can still post on the other nonsense networks too, it doesn't make any sense. No sense at all. I would never steer you wrong. This is opportunity I've been talking about since I signed up. So I hope you all take advantage of this. It's really true. Okay, let's see what happens with this market. Watch that bond market. It's the key here. If they can keep the bond market stable, today was a wild ride. Stocks will go higher tomorrow and the next day and the next day. It's going to happen. We're in some kind of melt-up phase here. Like I was saying earlier in the video I did earlier, you can buy anything right now. Hold on to it for a little bit and you're going to make cash. Convert that into whatever you want to. Gold, silver, a cryptocurrency. I don't know. Figure it out. It's not that hard, honestly. But just don't sit there and do nothing here. It makes no sense to me why anyone would simply do nothing. All right. With that said, I will see all of you in the morning. We're going to have lots of fun. We're going to talk about all this great stuff. And I really hope to see you on Steemit. Please sign up for Steemit and start enriching yourself instead of some other CEO. Unless, of course, you really like Mark Zuckerberg that much.